Yeah, I gotta click all the buttons. And we're on air. Hell yes! Alright, YouTube! We're back once again with Death Bandit DM, your friendly neighborhood player slayer. This week, we've got some lame asses that could not show due to all kinds of fucking issues. So we're down to one player, the biggest, the baddest, the brawlingest motherfucker of this whole group running through Addlebrim, through a land of nightmare and unholy fucking elemental destruction. Here's Bash!
Hey, yeah! Woo! Crab goes wild.
Hell yeah! Alright, man. So, last time when we left you, you had finished round 1 of a small tournament.
'Twas but one match.
Oh, yeah.
That I kicked ass.
You did. You did. Now we're gonna see, maybe you will kick some more. Or perhaps
Maybe.
you'll find your face buried in the ground.
That is probably true, but I'm still going to come up on top. And that's what matters.
Right. Exactly. Alright. Gotta do some things. Holy snap. Got 20
Honestly,
fucking text messages.
It's funny because dueling in an arena like this where I can't use magic is actually probably the worst thing for me to be doing. The absolute worst way for me to fight.
I mean, there could be worse ways. I mean, you could be fighting like with your hands tied behind your back and shit.
That is also true. Although, I don't know about Pathfinder, how they count their unarmed strikes, if they count unarmed strikes as just being with your hands, or if they count like elbows and legs and whatever, because 5th edition does that.
Yeah, 5th edition.
Yep. That is what I play most of the time.
Me too. I love me some 5th.
I need to get into some other systems. I'm actually, tomorrow there's another Pathfinder session. That's actually going to be like in person at my campus, which is dope.
Nice.
I'm going to be playing a summoner, hopefully.
Awesome.
But
Please a summoner once.
That has nothing to do with this one.
It does not.
So I'm going to shelf it.
But it works. Alright, we shelf that shit, son.
Yeah.
Okay, Crystal, and then there was Drith. Alrighty. Well, last time you got to fight Gore, the very, very popular orc fighter. This time, you're not so lucky. Your first opponent for the evening shall be a man that is a man that will destroy you.
That is what they say. What are the odds?
I don't know. Not good, actually.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
I can't freaking remember because that bit of notes.
Fair enough.
Somewhere.
I'm 90% sure that the odds for me and the orc were 6-1 against me.
Yes. Yeah. And I know after that fight, the odds on this fight got better. Though not in your favor still.
That's fair.
Because the man you were about to face is a Tengu by the name of Crestor.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he'll win at any means. He'll bite your damn finger off and kill you.
That would be unpleasant.
It would.
I'm not afraid.
Good. Good. That's what we like to hear. All right, so you're hanging out in the locker room.
In
Your
the
name
sauna.
is... Yeah, in the sauna. One of the ring manager type people comes in and is like, man, your fight's up. Come on.
All right. Stand up, dust off my knuckles, limber up, crack my neck, crack my back, stretch a bit, head on out.
All right. And as you come out into the arena once again, the announcer overhead rings out, "Alrighty, folks, let's get ready for the next round. Coming from the green side, he's the new Wonder Boy, the man who just defeated Gore. Bah!
Yeah, yeah. I hold up one fist in the air.
The crowd starts to get worked up, like, and it's like, and coming out of the right side, you know him, you loathe him, he's the dirtiest man in the organization, Crystal.
Boo!
Yep, it's a whole lot of jeering and boos, and you hear this one lone, "I know you can do it this time."
From a swan in the audience.
Yep. All right, so yeah, the
Probably
man
sexist.
might be.
That's fine.
Hey, we assume people's genders on this damn podcast, and I don't
Fair
care who
enough.
I offend.
It's very fair.
All right, so yes, the man before you is a 4.5 foot tall, black, oily feathered Tengu. The long beak that's got a bit of a chip off of one side. He looks a little shady.
That's fair. That
All
is
right.
what I expected.
I mean, it's clad in
Uh,
dark leather armor, man. It's ready to rock.
I'm going to go ahead and, right before the fight starts, I'm going to use my martial flexibility to give myself improved initiative.
Alrighty, sir. And the announcer's like, "All right, gentlemen, we want a clean fight. We want a good fight. And if the crowd doesn't like it, we'll make it fight again."
Fair enough.
All right. Begin! And roll for initiative.
Rolling.
Holy snap.
Rolling. Rolling. I got a 16.
That doesn't even beat what I had on the die.
Okay, that's very fair. Good thing I had improved
I
initiative.
got a 26.
All right. That's fine. I'd rather him get close and not have a full attack action.
I rolled an 18, man. Hell yeah. 16. All right. Cool. So, Crestor reacts first, closing the distance rapidly, just as fast as he can, launches himself into the air, just Superman punch, headed square for your head. But as you're limbering up, getting ready, pull to the side a little bit, and he just whiffs right past your head, landing beside you.
All right, wait. Before he lands, I
Yep.
wanna have my turn before he lands because this might be fun if it does happen. All right, let's see.
Cool.
So I get. God, gotta remember this.
Do it, man.
So I get 3 attacks. The first 2 are at -2 with my full base attack bonus, and the third is at -2 with my lesser base attack bonus. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. All right. Let's ghost. All right. That is 16 on the first.
All right, so that first hit's gonna come close, but not quite crack.
All right. So then he lands, and as he lands behind me, I turn around and I get a. What is that? That's 18.
That's gonna connect.
And a no. All right. And so the third one is a miss as well. So I turn around and I get him with the 18. Non-lethal damage, of course. I want to catch him in the gut and try to sicken him. All right, let's see. He's got to give me a fortitude save, first of all.
Fort save. Okay, so apparently I wasted my good roll on initiative for the night. Crap, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. 9.
All right. So, first of all, oh, actually, sorry. That was only with my gauntlets. He doesn't actually have to give me a constitution save. Fuck that.
Oh, okay.
My knuckles don't do constitution damage. I can't remember. Does bleed damage occur on this turn or on all of his turns?
It will occur on his turns if he's the one that's bleeding.
Okay. So he is bleeding, and he did definitely just take 12 points of damage.
All right.
From that one hit. Yeah, he's bleeding, and he... Oh, and I've got to roll an intimidation check.
Okay.
19?
Ooh, yeah. All right. That's going to work.
All right, then he is sickened for 12 rounds.
Crap. All right.
Pays to be an enforcer.
It does. All right, so with that,
That was non-lethal damage, by the way, that 12.
Right. Okay. Yeah, as you come in, boom, bust him in the stomach, right at the side, shift him over. He stumbles, gets this very dark look on his face, as if you've just offended him greatly. He comes...
Come on, can't take a punch!
Says nothing, breathing heavy, comes at you. Okay, I guess I didn't waste all my good rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's see, that's a 30.
That is just gonna hit.
Alright. So, yeah, first hit's gonna connect. And second hit is 24.
That is also a hit.
Okay, so the first hit, you see a bit of a shine, a glint of what looks to be metal.
Mm-hmm.
As he comes at you, doing... Let's see, 2... Oh, shit, that's wow. It's actually going to be a critical hit for this one.
Wait, what? I thought you already rolled the attacks.
I did. He has a very wide crit range.
Oh, gotcha. Fair enough.
Yeah, like 15 through 20.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
This does make sense, being the first attack against me.
But it's still only 10 damage, 10 points of slashing damage across your abdomen. And the second one is 6 points of damage as he punches you square in the face.
All right. I can take a punch. And a stab. All right, those were all with -2, right? Actually, it doesn't even fucking matter. He wasn't even close to my AC.
Those were with -2, but...
I can't remember. Is sickening? That's not -2 to damage, I don't think. I think that's nauseated or
to
something.
his rolls, yeah.
Right. All right. All right, my turn.
Yes, sir.
Since he's right there, if I use my move action, I can't do a full attack action, right?
Yes, you are correct.
Shit. Okay. That's fine. Then I'm gonna try to hit him 3 more times. This time, they're gonna be power attacks. So, that is total of -5 to each hit. Oh boy. All right, first hit is 18.
Yep, that's going to connect.
Second hit is also 18.
Other one, boom.
Third hit is 6. That's gonna.
Yeah, that's definitely going to
That's fair. Oh wait, on his turn he took bleed damage.
Oh, yeah, how much did he take?
He took 2 points of bleed damage.
Okay.
And let's see. Plus. Ooh. All right, he takes 24 points of damage.
Bash breaking it down, folks.
Yeah, he is.
All right.
2 more hits. Dish, dish. Third one.
Yeah. Yeah. He's starting to sway a little bit even. All of a sudden you see him twitch on his left arm a little bit. Something seems to slide out.
Oh boy.
Let's see here. This is 28 for the first strike.
That's gonna hit.
And 18, so 16 on the second one.
That is just gonna hit.
Okay. So he comes at you once again.
They're so tanky when I have my spells. Without my spells.
I know, right? Makes a hell of a difference. This time you see the sheen of metal on both slashes that come across your chest.
Lay it on me.
Let's see. The first one is going to be 14 points of damage. The second one is going to be 7 points of damage.
21. All right.
All right. And as he just... You die!
No! You hit the floor! Dish. More power. Oh, shit. Those last ones were power attacks, I said.
Yes, sir.
And I did hit. So that should be an extra 12 damage from those.
Extra 12? Okie dokie.
Yeah. And this time, again, they're power attacks. And 18 to hit.
Yep.
21 to hit.
Nope.
Right.
Yeah.
And 20 to hit. Oh,
Yes,
hit with
sir.
all 3. All right. Oh, and he also took bleed damage.
Yep.
On that last one. That bleed damage was 4. And this time, he's going to take... plus... Oh, man. Plus... Shit.
Plus shit. Okay.
Yes.
So
Hold on.
not good on my defecate math, so...
Right? That's 42. That's 56.
Good God.
Right? Points of damage. Actually, hold on 1 second. Let me just check and make sure. When you hit a target and you have hit that target with an unarmed strike previously, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to that target. Now, is that on every hit? I'm pretty sure we said yes, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it should be
Okay.
on every hit.
So, yes, 56.
Good God. And all of a sudden you have an out-of-body experience where you pan away, you see the two of you standing in front of each other. You see words scroll across in front of you and a strange voice going, "Finish him!"
And my first punch knocks the whatever shiny thing was in his hand out of his hand, and it hits his own hand into his face. And the other one hits the other one and does the same exact thing, and the third one is just a huge uppercut.
Nice. So yeah, you disarm him, beat him in the face with himself, and send him flying through the air.
Ha! That's funny, because he's a Kenku and he can't fly.
Ah. Hey, you made his dreams come true.
Can you fly, motherfucker?
And you see his body is completely limp mid-air as another chip of his beak you can see fly off and just blood start pouring out. He hits the ground. Solid. The crowd is silent for a minute, as this is one of the quickest fights this Tengu has ever been part of. And then just an uproar of applause.
Both arms up in the air.
All right. And the announcer comes over the
Beat on my chest
sound
a bit.
system. It's like, alrighty, folks, it looks like we've got a clear winner tonight. As Bash advances through this round, knocking out his opponent, Crestor.
Woo! Yeah! Go Bash! Penny's thrown. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
By the way, before we put this on YouTube, you should message Chris to see how much his character would have bet on this one.
Yeah.
Or unless he already told you, which I think he might have.
I did not get his bets.
Okay.
But yes, I will make sure he sends me those numbers prior to watching.
Yep. Good idea.
Because otherwise, he's going to be a rich man, and I won't be able to stop it.
That's fair. Well, we already have a few of those. He's already a really rich man.
He is. And he's starting a business and everything, so
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting.
Because he has nothing else to do with this money.
Exactly. It works. And apparently you guys are going to build a tank, I guess, on the other side.
Sure. That might happen.
I'm going to try and keep that away.
Just wait until I get my magic back and I can punch people into pits full of acid.
Good God. It's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're taken back to the locker rooms. You see the unconscious form of Crestor unceremoniously dragged off, just leaving a trail of blood in the dirt.
I'm not going to do anything because I'm a good sport, even though
Alright.
he's not.
Yeah. And you see one of the people that come to bring him back actually goes out and grabs the kukri that flew out of his hand and tucks it in into his robes, just looking around, making sure nobody noticed.
Souvenir?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. Gotta go. And he just runs away. So you return to the locker rooms. You have 2 fights, so roughly half an hour to just kind of chill and do whatever.
All right. I get healed up, of course.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they heal you up all the way.
Yeah. Probably meet with... okay, you know what? My notebook is right here. Let me just figure out what the fuck his name is.
All right, you do that. Take a drink of water.
Oh, that's why that sticky note was there. Some random assholes just trying to get out of town.
Yeah.
Gottfried. Yeah, I'll probably end up talking to Gottfried, because last time he told me, what was coming, and he told me what the
Odds were and
yeah,
everything.
yeah, and he's my campaign manager apparently. So
All right. So yeah, you're able to find Godfrey, and he relays that your next fight's going to be rough. More than likely, it is going to be against the champion of the Coliseum here, a man named Dreth. He is undefeated in over 130 fights.
All right. All right. Not as confident, but I try not to let that show.
Well, that's good. Because if you did let it show,
He
we'd
probably
have to
wouldn't bet on
cut
me.
you.
That's probably
That's right.
Real question is, do I want to have my crit range be 19 to 20, or do I want a +1 bonus on my attacks?
That is a good question. Good question.
Yeah, I think yeah. All right, we'll figure it out.
All right.
I don't really have much to do in that 30 minutes.
All right.
I get a snack.
All right.
Probably.
Snacks are tasty.
They have burgers here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they got burgers. What it's made of, I don't know, but
That's fair.
yeah. So after like 15 minutes or so, you see Gore is drugged back in again as his second fight of the night has just ended, and not in his favor, as he was also fighting Dreth. So he is unconscious. His face is swollen to a point where you almost can't recognize him.
All right. Well, did Gottfried find out if Dreth... I assume that he fights honorably.
Yeah, as far as anybody can tell, he is a straight-up citizen. He is very, very honorable in the way he goes about this. The crowd has mixed feelings about him. Nobody hates him. Nobody, has anything against him, but some of his fights are just not as entertaining because he just comes in, boom, 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 and drops his opponents.
Sounds like me.
Yeah.
Well, what about how does he fight? Does he fight more like... Does he fight like Gore? Does he go up and try to grapple people, or does he just come in swinging like I do?
He's a lot more like you. He is definitely a striker. And he's been at this for a good 20 years.
All right. Well, I better put some money on this then.
All right.
I do want to know what the odds are.
The odds for your bout versus him are... Let me see.
This is literally just going to be a game of who can do the most damage the fastest.
380 to 1.
Wow. All right. Better put Wait, let's see. So if it's 380 to 1, that would be... Oh, hell yeah. I'm putting 100 gold on this.
All right.
100 gold should be fine.
Cool. So yeah, Godfrey takes your money down to the booth, drops it in for you. Since fighters cannot bet on their own fights.
Right.
And after another 10 minutes or so of being back in the locker rooms, you see a guy that you're pretty sure has only fought once tonight come back pretty well beaten, but he's walking.
Mm-hmm.
A man that the ring attendants are calling Steve.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very, very pale, slender fellow. Like almost
Steve.
bleached white. Yeah, he apparently just fought Crestor as well. And it seems as if he has come out on top. Though not by much.
Do I recognize him at all?
Not in particular. I mean, he's got kind of a unique appearance to him, being a fetchling, so you would probably remember.
Let's not use racial slurs now.
Was not racial.
No, I'm saying fetchling is a derogatory name for the race.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is.
But that's fine. Continue.
All right, but yeah, he looks pretty tired out, and you see several bleeding cuts along his rib cage.
More.
He just, oh yeah, he looks up at you. He's like, "You're that new guy, aren't you?" Yeah.
Came in today.
Huh. Well, sorry to say, friend, but I'm betting against you in the next one.
I would expect as much.
Good
Seems
luck out
about
there.
380 out of every 380 people are betting against me for every one person that's betting for me, so
Yeah. Yeah, well, nobody wants to be on the losing side of this bet.
that's fair. Not much to win, though, betting against me.
Nah, no, not much to win, but it's still a safe bet.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Well, I'm out of here for the night. God, I hate that Tango.
He's a piece of shit. Make
Yeah,
sure you
he
heal
is.
up.
Oh, yeah. They'll get me before I walk out.
Yeah.
But you better get out there. Crowd will be getting worried here in a couple seconds.
Fair enough. Your name is Steve, right?
Yep, that's me.
Good to meet you, Steve. Have a good one.
You too. Yep. We'll probably see you at the big tournament.
Absolutely.
All right. And yes, sure enough, one of the ring attendants comes to hurry you off to the arena for your final bout of the evening. And when you enter, the referee, or the announcer, you can hear him. It's like, "All right, folks, our final bout tonight should be interesting. The underdog, the newcomer, Bash."
Holds up my arms. Are you ready to rock?
Did you hear behind you a couple of people go, "Yeah! Are you ready to die?"
There's no dying here.
Yeah, the crowd doesn't get I mean, there's still cheers, but it's not as much as you've had in your last fight.
I act the same.
And then, all right. Good. Don't change your demeanor, man.
Nope.
And then he's like, and his final opponent for the evening, the champion of the arena, the man undefeated in 136 bouts, Dreth, the champion! The crowd goes ballistic, man. You see women just tearing off tops. It's a wild party.
Beads.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's nuts. And he doesn't even seem to acknowledge the people. He just walks out. Boom. Boom.
What does he look like?
He's a beast of a man. I mean, he's probably about 6'3", probably a good 280 pounds, if you had to guess, right around there. He is just solid, toned muscle, not super bulky. I mean, this is Bruce Lee if he were bigger and a little bit thicker.
Gotcha.
He's got long gray hair that's pulled up into like a top knot, almost samurai style. And he walks across the arena all the way to you and extends a hand out to you.
I take his hand.
All right. As you guys...
Give him a hard handshake and a nod.
Yeah. As you guys clasp hands, he's like, good luck to you.
And you.
All right. Let's get this going.
Sounds good.
All right. And with that, the announcer's like, it looks like Dreth has just shown the newcomer a little bit of respect, folks. This should be interesting. Let's see where it goes. All right, gentlemen. We want a clean fight. We want a good fight. Dreth, we want an exciting fight. All right. Begin!
How far away from each other are we? Are we
This-
really close because we just shook hands, or did we back up to the normal distance?
I'm going to say probably about 10 feet, because he would have given you a little bit of distance to see what you're going to do.
All right. Oh. 18.
It's better than your last one.
Yeah, it is. And this time I only had the normal initiative bonus. Ah, shit.
Huh.
Before we started, I should have... Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Yeah, I'm rolling just all aces on this fucking initiative. As I rolled a 19 on the die, gives me a 22 total for him,
Fair.
because his initiative is nowhere even close to as high as Crestor's.
That's also fair.
Yeah. All right, so you see Dreth just cocks his neck to either side, hands up, and just waits. It's your turn.
All right. Then... I already like this guy. I am going to use my move action to do my another martial flexibility and get improved critical on my unarmed strikes so that they have a greater crit range. And
Works.
I am gonna... I'm gonna hold my action and punch him if he comes at me, but I'm also gonna look at him for this first round as well, kind of waiting expectantly.
All right. And he notices that you are fighting a bit more defensively, at least out the gate. It's like, all right, Well, if you insist. And he just hauls off and starts to close the distance almost in the blink of an eye and starts throwing punches.
It's not that much of a distance. So
It's not.
that's fine.
First one is 26.
That'll hit.
The sex one. Yeah, the
sex one.
Yeah. Is an 18.
That'll also hit.
And his third one is a 8.
That is definitely going to miss. Quick question. What kind of armor is he wearing?
That's a good question, sir. He is not actually wearing armor. He has on, like a tunic and pants.
All right.
All right, so let's see. 2 hits that connect. Oh, this is going to hurt. Okay. So, first one catches you in your forward shoulder for 7 points of damage, knocking you a little bit to the side, bringing your defense full front. As the second one hits for 17 points of damage.
Okay. 24.
Cracking you directly in both of your forearms with his fist.
All right.
And it is your turns.
Then I am not holding back. This is going to be non-lethal damage. I don't know if I can just do it for one of them or if I have to do it for all of them, but non-lethal damage, I'm going to try to be an enforcer again, and I'm just going to start right off with the power attacks as well.
Right.
So that's a -5. All right. That first one is 11. Probably going to miss.
Yeah, it's definitely going to miss.
Second one is a 14.
Nope.
That is fair. Third one is also 14. Damn it.
Okay, so yeah, you come in, and he just sidesteps each one almost lazily.
That was probably my first biggest mistake. My first
Really?
biggest mistake. That was probably my first mistake.
Oh yeah, this is going to get real painful. He's like, "You're a little slow, friend. Let me show you how it's done." And he just starts coming in at your torso with another 3 strikes. First one is a 17.
Does hit.
Second one is a 24.
Does hit.
And another 17.
Also hits.
All right. So his first hit just collides with your left elbow, shoving it into your rib cage, doing 15 points of damage. Second one does the same thing on your right side, dealing 16 points of damage.
31.
And the third one, he gets up under your guard, cracks you in the gut for 10 more points of damage.
41. Oh, I'm not looking good. To be expected when in 3 rolls the highest one is an 11.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to try that again without a power attack.
Okay.
All right. Oh, Christ. All right. 13 is going to miss.
Correct.
20.
Not high enough.
Oh, my God. Literally a 2, a 9, and a 2.
Oh,
All
my
right.
God. The dice are not your friend in this fight, man.
No, they are not.
All right. So yeah, once again, you're just... This time, he actually bats your hands away each time. He's like, you have skill, but you lack experience. I can give you both. Here. As he launches into his next assault, first attack is a 20, 26, and 10. So 2 hits this time.
All right.
First one colliding with your head just on the side, doing 14 points of damage. And the second one making a jab into your rib cage for actually another 14 points of damage.
Tell me how he knocks me out.
All right. So he just cracks you in the side of the head. Your body starts to go limp a little bit. And then the last one, just in the rib cage, you hear a cracking snap sound as one of your ribs breaks. And he lifts you into the air with the finishing motion of the punch, seeing that your body went limp, and actually catches you with his other hand before you're able to fall and lays you down on the dirt. And
I did not land a single blow on this guy.
Nope. And in your semi-conscious state, he goes, "You should find me in the coming weeks. I can teach you much. You've got all the right spirit. Good fight." And you can feel he actually lays his hand on your chest for a moment.
As I
And then-
black out.
Yep. And then he walks away. The crowd cheering. And the next thing you know, you're waking up with ring healers over top of you, back in the locker room.
Oh. Oh. I feel awful.
My chest. Am I at full HP?
You're at full HP now.
Right. My chest still aches.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Thank you. I tell the healers.
Yes, that's our job, sir. That's our job. You did pretty good out there. I mean, most people don't even last that long against that man.
Maybe next time. And I walk out back to Gottfried.
All right. So as you go and attempt to find Gottfried, you realize that it's now pretty late in the evening, and he doesn't seem to be in the arena. However, there
Just
seems
like
to be
him.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of commotion outside. You can hear even over the crowds. There's alarms going off, horns being blown, and it sounds like probably a couple hundred people running. Couple of people.
Where? Running to where?
Not sure, since you're still in the arena, but you can hear
Okay.
this outside, even over all the people moving around in here.
I get my stuff, and since I can't find Gottfried, I make my way outside to see what the commotion is.
All right. You see, there's not many people left by the arena that are running. As you catch the last couple of them going past, you can see they're dressed like the local law enforcement.
Do they look like they're running to something or from something?
They definitely look like they're headed towards something.
More elementals?
One of them's caught off guard for a minute. No, sir, robbery. And a
Robbery.
local military potion shop in town has just been hit. We're gonna start combing the city for the culprits.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. And he just bolts off.
I. Hmm. Hmm. I guess I go back to the. Oh shit, what was it called? The back alley inn.
All right. So you do this. You come back, and there's a few people in here. It's not as packed as it usually is on a night. At night, but probably half the bar is filled up. Still no sign of any of your comrades.
Hmm.
At least not in the bar.
Do they have a bartender now?
Yes, there is another young man. Not the same one you threw out the night before.
Good.
He seems to be holding his own, kind of fumbling with some of the drinks that are being ordered, but other than that, he's doing all right.
All right. I go up to him and I say, "Hey, have you seen my friends?"
Which people are your friends, sir? I've seen a lot of people this evening.
Oh, right, you're new. Gottfried, Eric, and Alicia.
Let's see here. Oh, yes, the Vishkanya woman was here for a little bit. She left. Not sure where she went. I've not seen the other two. However, I just started my shift a little while ago. If you have a room here, they might be up in their rooms.
All right. Cheers. And I'll go upstairs real quick, see if anybody's there.
All right, cool. As you make it upstairs, you open the door to the room where Gottfried should be staying. You hear scuttling along the roof and a few calls in the voice of what sounds like Eric Dale. And on Gottfried's bed, you just see blood.
At what part of the bed?
All over. It's almost in a man shape, but definitely spread out in a globule state. Shape.
Do I see any like stab marks or anything in the bed? And does it look like there was a struggle in the room?
It doesn't. It doesn't look like anything happened in the room. You do see a trail of blood leading from the window to the bed.
From the window to the wall.
Down these Gottfried's fall.
Damn. All right. From the window. Okay.
Yes.
Can I tell at all if it looks like it's going from the window to the bed or from the bed to the window?
Crap. Was it survival? Go ahead and give me a survival check real quick.
Okay. Oh boy. Straight up D20 roll. Oh. Wait, why is that only... Not sure if that's bad math or what. Oh, do I only add my ability modifier if I have a rank in it?
No, you can add your ability modifier still.
I'm not sure why I have that number written down. I guess that would be 17 then.
17? I mean, you're not the world's greatest tracker. However, you do realize that there isn't just one trail, there's two. There's one leading from the window to the bed, and then there's one very close to it that seems to be going from the bed to the window. And I'm going to be right back because it smells like there's something burning out in my house somewhere.
That's fair. You better go check on that.
Yeah. All right.
Anything scorched?
Yeah, some fries that fell down in our oven,
Gotcha.
but my fiance's making pizza,
Gotcha.
and she's in her bedroom where she can't smell anything.
Right.
So, you know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yes, back to this bleeding caper.
Bleeding capers, Batman.
Oh.
All right.
Very good.
I cast detect magic.
Ooh. Cool. You do get faint traces of magic. Kind of similar to what you've experienced when something has been hit with a spell, and then the effect kind of lingers for a while. But you get that sensation kind of strongly from the puddle spot in the bed.
All right. I quickly go and check everyone else's rooms.
All right. Everyone else's rooms seem to be empty. However, no signs of blood or any kind of struggles or anything.
I cast Mage Armor.
All right.
Because why not? And I run downstairs to the bar.
Okay.
I ask the bartender for a beer.
Yes, sir. Hey,
I down it,
all right.
and I go outside.
All right.
And I go to the ground where, right outside Gottfried's window,
Okay.
and see if there is blood splattered there as well.
You notice that there's actually a trail of blood spots leading up the wall. There's also a few little droplets you can see that looks like something went from the window to the adjacent building roof.
Okay. He stabled his gecko, right?
He had it stabled, yes.
Was it stabled here at the back alley inn?
Yes.
I go check the stables and make sure it's still there.
It is missing.
I I'm going to hop up onto the roof of the adjacent building and just try to follow the blood trail.
All right, go ahead and give me a little climb check real quick.
Yes, sir. Climb check. Climb. Oh. 15.
All right, so yeah, you're able to just hop up, and lo and behold, there is a blood trail across this roof. Not like thick currently, but droplets leading, it looks like, across roofs towards the temple section of the city.
Can I see how far it goes?
With it being this dark, not really. You can definitely see that it goes across this roof, and might see faint drops on the next adjoining adjacent roof.
I cast dancing lights.
Okay. So yeah, it definitely goes across the next building, and it looks like it just keeps going. And if you look across the rooftops, you see a silhouette leaping across rooftops.
I see what?
You see a silhouette, just a dark shape moving across the rooftops, and then all of a sudden drops down. Looks like in the little square thing where a couple of the temples for the city are.
All right. I drop down from the roof and go running through the streets after where I saw it.
Okay. So it takes you a while on foot to get all the way there.
Right.
Probably an hour total.
Okay.
By the time you get there, you see a bright light just pouring from a temple to your left.
From inside the temple?
Yes, sir.
Can I check on the ground? Does it look like there's blood leading towards the temple?
That it does.
I approach the temple.
Okay. As you look inside, you see a man that almost appears to be made of light, with a massive set of wings sprouting from his back, holding a weapon out to a figure you're pretty sure is Gottfried, but also currently has wings made of what looks to be light sprouting from his back. Behind that figure is Eric Dale, clearly standing in awe of what has just happened. You see his mouth moving as if he's talking to this creature, but cannot hear him.
I just stand there in the doorway for a minute, and I slowly approach to where Eric or Gottfried can see me.
All right.
And I try to get their attention without getting the attention of this creature.
All right. And as you approach, this creature doesn't seem to even acknowledge you, but it nods and grows and ascends into the roof, just disappearing from sight.
What temple are we in, by the way?
The Temple of Azer.
Okay. Continue.
And Gottfried and Eric are both standing there. Gottfried's wings have disappeared. They both seem to be a little awestruck, a little perplexed, and Eric even seems a little worried.
All right, I slowly approach them and I say, um, "Good evening."
And Gottfried seems to be preoccupied staring at his sword for some reason.
Okay.
And Eric responds to, he's like, yeah, good. Not so much. Gottfried
Uh-huh.
died tonight.
Uh, all right.
Yeah.
You mean died and then was brought back, right?
Yep.
Okay. What killed him?
Well, we broke into the one potion shop.
That was you?
Yeah, that was us.
Oh,
And
rock beneath me.
they had some traps set up that I was not prepared for. Did a significant number on the two of us, but it ended up killing Gottfried.
Who is your friend?
That apparently was Azer.
Azer is in the Temple of Azer, which we're standing in?
Yes.
What do I know about Azer?
Not much. I mean, notably, he's probably not a god. Because as you run through your knowledge of any of the pantheons, he doesn't seem to be on them.
Okay. So is he more of like a demigod then, or like an extremely powerful being like the Pale Man, or well, the Grey Walker is not really a being.
Yeah, he's just kind of a person.
Okay. Do I? All right.
Azer is... You know what? Go ahead and give me a religion check. Because we can do that here. Knowledge religion, sir.
Yeah, we can. I don't have that.
So that's a 4.
It's a 4. Yeah. You can identify the being that you saw as an angel of some sort.
Right. That makes sense.
Yes.
Uh, I say is so Azer is an angel?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a servant of the gods.
And why did he spare Gottfried's life? Why did he take an interest?
Turns out he kind of saw something in him and wanted to make him his servant. So, yeah.
Another patron?
Yeah. And we're going to get rid of mine so I can get a new one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't actually like tell me anything about his, right?
He didn't, but he's definitely starting to come out more about it.
Okay.
As he seems
I'll
to have a
save
way
those
out.
questions for when he is actually here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Gottfried,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
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 You want to go back to the tavern?
Yeah, let's go get a drink.
I think we could all use a few.
Alright. And as you guys walk back to the tavern. That is where the two of us are going to call it for the evening,
That is fair.
as I did a little bit of retconning from the end of last session so that you could join up with these two. So that'll be that.
Gotcha. You mean like future retconning on their part, or?
The tail end of theirs is kind of what you just experienced,
Oh, okay.
but you hadn't been there, so
Right.
yeah, we put you there.